Zoning Commission, the City Council don't like the configuration, you can say, no thank you, and they go away. We're not establishing any rights whatsoever. So contrast that to an area that's already zoned in your community, apartments, for example. Let's say there's an area that's zoned for apartments today, right? Developer comes in and puts an application down to go build apartments on that area that's already entitled and zoned apartments. Very little you can do about that. Because once it's entitled by law, then the developers have a right to go build it. This ain't that. This gives the developer an opportunity to bring to you a plan that incorporates these uses in a way that the city to say, will this work for you or not? Do you like this? If you don't like it, what do you not like? And I, Mr. Developer, will have to go back and change it until you do like it. And you may never like it. You may finally say, no, these site plans, none of these site plans contemplate what we want to see in River Oaks. So the difference is, in the first example and the second, you're tied to that developer that's got an entitled piece of property for apartments, and you can't do anything about that. In this case, you have complete and total authority through Planning and Zoning Commission and Council to say no. We don't like it. Go back and do it different. Put this and this here, consider this and this there. Now, there might be a point where the developer says, you know what, I can't make it happen. I can't make the financials work on that. And that's a risk that we all run, right? We can't guarantee exactly what's going to happen in terms of what's viable and not viable financially along this corridor. But the key to it is the community now has the authority to say yes or no to it in a completely discretionary fashion. And that's the most important part that we want all of you all to understand. This is what makes this different from your current zoning ordinance. Because these are uses that have to be submitted with a plan. It is not just, here's my application for this. It has to be submitted with a plan. And one of the things that accompanies this plan is what we're about to talk about here, and that's this development agreement. There's a good chance that a developer would come into River Oaks and buy 5 or 6 lots in this area, in this purple area. And honestly, if that happens, that's the best news in the world. Because it gives us an opportunity not to do a patchwork quilt of development, but to really create some energy over a larger area. And that developer then, after buying that land, what he'll do is he'll put that land in a contract and say, okay, subject to the city agreeing with my plan, I'm going to close on this land and I'm going to build on it. Then he brings his plan to the community. You have the ability to look at that every way you want to look at it and say yes or no. But there, you are not bound in any way to what the developer is submitting. And that gives you much more leverage and much more control over how this process works than what you would have in a straight zoning situation. Okay? So the piece that everybody looks at first in mixed use is residential, right? What does the residential look like? Because you can't swing a dead cat without hitting the community in the Metroplex that says no more apartments. I hear it every single city I go to. No more apartments. Okay? That's clear. That's clear. And in this situation, if you see a development plan come across the table that has a multifamily or a high-density residential component in it you don't like, you can say no. Or you can say, you know what? The profile of this particular residential really should be duplex or townhomes. It really shouldn't be this or that. You have that flexibility. The only thing that keeps that from then happening is whether the developer can make it work. Now, the negative side of this is everybody that owns land in that area is going to see this. This is a public document, right? Everybody's going to say, okay, the price of poker just went up. They're going to be looking at their land saying this is a lot more efficient than it was yesterday. And we can't change it. That's the way the process works. Hopefully, we can still go through a process that ends up with these things occurring in River Oaks and those land processes get to the point that these things can be purchased and some of this can happen. But that's where this development agreement comes into place. And this is a very important part of our submittal. This is what makes the comprehensive plan an economic development plan and not just a land use map. area in purple that we just talked about, we contemplate using that as a tool to negotiate with developers with. Or if they come in and say, well, we want this, we say, you know what, we'd like to have more open space and a park area in this. And we think that works great with development. The community would like to see a park atmosphere in this area. We'll use our reinvestment zone money and we'll help match that park funding of this thing. And you can use that money for that purpose. Or you can say, you know what, there really needs to be a bike path here. Or there ought to be another sidewalk over here. We'd like to see a fountain here. We'd like to see a particular kind of street lighting here, a hardscape, a streetscape. We'd like to see these landscaping standards. By having this reinvestment zone overlay on this, it gives you a financial tool to be able to execute the plan. And it gives you the flexibility to be able to say, we don't like that, go back to the drawing board and bring something else. That's what catalyzes redevelopment in any neighborhood, in any community. The problem with it is when a community feels like they're having it forced down its throat, and they don't have an opportunity to say no, they don't have an opportunity to say, wait a minute, we'd like to go back to the drawing board and make this work. That's when this all falls apart. It's when that piece is missing. That piece isn't missing from this equation. That piece is built into this. This is an expectation that this community will have the opportunity to look at these developments on a case-by-case basis within this area and decide what works and what doesn't work. And when you find one that you like that works, this gives you the opportunity to create a financial mechanism to make it happen. And the beauty of this is, once we have an incentive out there to make this happen, that also gives us the stick that we need to make sure that they design this in a way where the standards meet what we want. Because our friends in the Texas legislature in the last session told cities, you can no more tell people what masonry standards you want on buildings. Right? They took away a lot of the city's authority to dictate quality standards in a development. Well, this plan addresses that. And what this plan does is it says, look, if you want us to cooperate with you and use the tax increment reinvestment zone funds to help fund some of these public improvements, you have to build it to this standard. And if they don't want to do that, then the deal goes away. More than likely, they're going to say, we'll do that, because we want quality as well, and we need access to that revenue from those HERS funds to make that happen. So this becomes an increasingly powerful tool for you to be able to make sure that you have a financial tool that you can combine with your planning tool to make this process work. And both are critical. As I said, this is a plan about economic development, not just a plan about future land uses. This gives us that tool to be able to negotiate with the development community to get what we want out there and to be able to have a revenue stream supply to help make it happen. So that's the economic development portion of the plan. So one of the most important parts, of this plan is this little section right here on Meandering Road. This plan originally did not have this connectivity right here going all the way to the road floor. This plan initially just had this thing stopping right here, and it had a roundabout down here and all kinds of other stuff going on. But we saw this as being probably one of the most important missing pieces in this entire plan. Because honestly, if the Meandering Road does not go all the way through, what you're doing is you're creating a worse traffic situation here because you're not creating a direct through route either direction using Meandering Road. You take that all the way to 183, look what happens. Now I have not only a direct traffic pattern to avoid all this congestion here, but I also have brand new corners, brand new park corners for economic development. Now, you say, well, what happens to the uses that are there today? They're going to have to be bought out. That's just that simple. The uses are there today are not going to be the uses that are there in the future. We need to see new uses there that take advantage of this new roadway configuration. So Colorado Textile and everybody else has looked at this new roadway proposal and they said, you know what? Should have thought about that.